So we're back in the undead parish. You can hear Andre off in the distance.
Doing his thing.
But there's actually an entire area that we skipped. Actually, like, 2 areas, technically. And we're gonna go deal with that right now. And wonderful.
Yeah. More friends.
Oh, that was not a good attack to start with.
He's gunning right out of the gate.
But I decided to switch it up, not use such an overpowered weapon all the time. And now I have the Falcon, which is an overpowered weapon. And I'd say that mostly because even when I'm two-handing it, I can get about 4 hits in, and it's really quick.
Yeah, that's good.
It's actually one of the few weapons used by a lot of PvP people. Because you can rip through somebody's stamina and then stagger them pretty easily. You can also see him going for a lot less armor, so I can roll around.
He kind of looked like the dragon Bruce Lee.
Isn't he a dragon?
I mean, yeah, but
Don't you blaspheme.
he also doesn't have a dragon face.
He does to me. He's an honorary dragon.
Well, of course.
So what would a forest in a Dark Souls game be without living plants? That drop of moss.
Well, there's still plants.
Yeah, but it's like the moss just on them. What is blood moss?
You don't want to know.
Oh, hello. Yeah, okay.
Bye.
So the neat thing about them is before you go down to Blighttown and the swamp, you can actually come in here and farm moss. So you can get like the purple moss that helps with your poison, rather than buying them, which can be a bit of a pain, because going to that merchant is way out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, no you don't. Come here.
I tried.
Oh, Titanite chunk. That's actually
Nice.
pretty good. The Twinkling Titanite, they always drop, but the other one's always a mystery. And if you get green Titanite, you might as well just restart your whole save. Such a waste.
It really is.
So you got some good leather stuff. Nothing too bad. But there's a shield hiding down here that actually increases your stamina regen, so I want to go grab that. It is, for me, pretty necessary for a couple of boss fights.
It's a nice shield.
But of course, there's something hiding down here.
Oh.
And it's another Black Knight. Except this one has a halberd, which is pretty scary because I cannot parry halberds very well. Well, that was sort of lucky.
Yeah. Nice.
Wait.
Really?
Oh,
That's awful.
and I just got the best weapon of the game.
Wow.
If you thought the Black Knight's sword was tough, holy shit, the halberd is broken. Not only is the damage output completely sick, but the range is nuts. I don't want to go down there.
You just have to get those weapons every time, just to mock me, don't you?
If it makes you feel better, there is one that I don't get. Just one. So I kind of don't like this area because there is a lot of walking around and there's almost no bonfires, especially not that you can warp to.
Yep.
So this whole area is nothing but backtracking. So we have a couple of crystal golems and they're nice and slow.
Yeah.
They're also really stupid. So he did what I didn't want him to do, and he got stuck down there. And I don't really have any good ammo with me right now, so I have to go down there and face him. But now he's got a friend, so that's great.
Ah, that won't be fun.
They're not too bad, they've just got a couple of bad moves. And now they're hugging. We just gotta hug it out.
Yeah, they're friends.
So this is kind of where I check to see if I have any bombs or anything in like a substantial number that I can get them both. But I realize that'll just take too long.
Yep. Nope.
So that's an attack I don't want to be hit by.
Nah, it's pretty dangerous.
And there's also something in the distance that is pretty capable of doing ranged attacks. You can actually see them coming right now.
It's even worse.
And that hits. That hits pretty hard. I am constantly looking to the right to make sure I don't get hit.
Yeah. That's not a fun thing to get hit by.
So there should just be 2 more golems. One of them is kind of close to the water down there, which is where all that water, I think, is coming from.
Magic.
Okay, I'll take that.
Oh,
I mean, it's no fun for me, but I'll take it.
nope.
Oh man.
Danger.
And you can try to stand behind a tree or a rock and think that you're going to be protected, but yeah.
Nope.
And it is just endless.
It lands too close for comfort sometimes.
And because we'll have to be going into that water, we're actually going to want to switch out to an old ring we haven't used in a while.
Oh.
This way we can actually run in the water without being too slowed down.
That's pretty important.
But yeah, this is actually an old enemy. Just a lot worse.
Rock doesn't even help.
Nope. I don't know what happened there.
It's just... it hates you.
But much like the one at Ash Lake, we have another Hydra. And much like that one, it takes a long time to beat. So we'll just cut down to the last head. Save like 5 minutes of gameplay. 'Cause it's always the ones at the back that I take the longest to get.
Down he goes.
So probably the tricky thing about this area is there are a couple things that spawn in, but not right away. So you kind of have to go out and then quit and come back, and stuff will appear over in this corner.
Yeah.
But I'm never really sure if I need to be like a certain distance away. So kind of just as a precaution, I come back to this piece of land by the waterfall. And after a quick quit and reload, we'll come back over and we'll see that there's actually another enemy hiding over here now.
Oh no.
This is a golden golem.
Ooh.
I think they have a bit more health, but all of their attacks are identical.
Yeah. And they're shiny. Or shinier.
So as you can see, combat is incredibly tough. I almost didn't make it.
That was tough. That was scary. Oh, lady.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulyssil. I cometh from
It's a
an
weird
age
name.
long before thine.
Well, there
I
are people
cannot
named
stay
Dawn.
here for long.
So is it really that
before
weird?
I disappear,
I suppose not.
Huh, you
allow me to
judgmental
ask
asshole?
one thing. My
Maybe it's a
home,
little weird.
Ulyssil,
Now,
is the home of
Ulyssil.
ancient sorceries.
That's weird.
My hope is
No
to
weirder than
pass
being
this
called Dusk.
profound knowledge to thee.
No, it's pretty
With
weird.
thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
So, because we helped her out,
My heartfelt
she wants to
thanks.
help us out.
I am pleased
And if
with
you
your
accidentally
word.
say no there,
Then
she
I
is
shall.
gone forever.
Engrave my
She doesn't
signature.
come back.
If thou
Oh,
art in need,
That's bad.
pray summon me from my signature. seems that my
but
time
she
is
is
done.
not a summon
May the
like
great
Solaire
flames guide
or a
thee.
weirdo like Siegmeyer. She's
Mhm.
more of a merchant. And she actually spawns in right at the shore of this lake. That little glowy spot out there, that's some armor, and then her sign's like right next to it.
Weird spot.
And I love backtracking. I love it so much, I'm gonna make you sit through it.
Aw. It's a big lake.
Yeah, it's a pretty big lake. And where the Hydra sits, it actually has a sheer drop-off into nothingness. So you need to be careful or you will die.
It's pretty nasty.
I am Dusk of Ulisio. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
And now we can bow like a proper gentleman.
It's important.
I
For
will
a very
forget
long
to
time,
set it as one of
I was
my
trapped
gestures,
within the
but
crystal golem.
just know that I
From my
can
home
do it.
I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. The sorceries of Ulisio differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain.
It's actually
Ulisio's
pretty easy to
sorceries
explain.
are,
It's
what
more
doth one say?
defensive magic, or like
They're somewhat
trickery
of
shit.
an approximation.
Yeah.
And
Thine
we'll see what
sorceries
some of them
more
are.
straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies? The
Sure.
sorceries of
Yeah, okay.
that
Yeah,
is-
mm-hmm. So these are different in that you can hide yourself, hide your weapon, pretend to be a pot or other item depending on the area, and that is exclusively for PvP, because there's no way that you're going to be able to trick any of the enemies in the game.
Yeah.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
And yeah, she just stays here. That's pretty good armor. It's one of the lighter ones, but there's a better piece of armor just in this immediate area. And if we actually do another save and reload, or quit and reload, a new item appears over here.
Another item.
Well, it's like a series of items.
Yeah.
And I might just use them later on, because I can be a pretty princess.
Aw.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy that we just took her clothing off of what might be her dead body. And I don't like dealing with this. But you need to see what I suffer through.
Super speed.
So we actually passed this up, and there's a neat little door over here, but we can't get to it.
Aw.
We'll have to hold that off until we get the key. But super speed,
This would be a great magic power.
because I am kind of low on homeward bones, and I don't want to waste them. But I'm too lazy to go buy some more. 'Cause they're pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But now, after that, like, 15-minute sidetrack, we can get back on track.
Alright. What next?
Well, it's certainly not that.
No.
That is not attainable. It's pretty nice that if you two-hand this, it's a one-hit kill. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And they try to pretend that that placement there was kind of sneaky, but you'll see it clear as day when you come back.
Yeah.
There's some glowy stuff over here.
Oh, that's pretty.
That we can't open.
Oh.
Great. And I think one of the meanest things in this game is they hide a bonfire right here.
That's not right.
So we'll just take a quick rest and then look at my face.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice face.
It's not in focus though, the bonfire is. But there's a little side route here that actually leads to a boss. Not this fog gate, but a little later.
Yeah.
That looks pretty. This is clearly not a trap.
Oh, it's a trap.
I think the worst part about this trap is now that I've activated it, every single time I use a bonfire and come back, they are already out of the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
So if you run into the next area, they will all follow you. And for a pretty long distance, too.
You're relentless.
So we've got a nice wide forest. And a bunch of dead bodies lying around. Oh, they're not dead.
Great. More giants.
Don't know if they're called giants. Because they're actually wearing the stone armor I mentioned a bit ago.
Yeah.
But the attack he's doing right now is really dickish because it slows all of your movements.
Oh, it's so bad.
But only when you're close to him. So if you're ranged or you're like magic user, oh, you're fine.
More traps.
But if you try to snap to enemies with your camera, it is kind of hard here because I can't see anything. But you want to take care of those plants first because they are much quicker and they have a much wider attack. These giants are really slow.
Yeah, easy.
Which is probably why they try to slow you down.
Makes sense.
But I don't need that anymore, so I'll just switch over. I don't remember what items any of these guys drop. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Now, where is... I could have sworn there were some other people. Oh, he's just...
Oh.
Well, he's stuck, and the
Oh.
other one is just standing there.
Well, alright then.
That's wonderful. I wish I would have killed him in the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that giant is stuck. And I can't see.
Time to get out of the trees.
Now, the only reason to actually bring these guys to life and have them chase you is because I think some of the best armor is right here.
I do like the elite knight armor.
Yeah, you don't just get to be a knight, you get to be elite.
That's right. Best of the best.
It's got some really good poise. It's kinda heavy, but not like Havel's armor heavy.
And it looks cool.
Yeah, hello.
More friends. Bye-bye.
You want to see a really sick move? This is a really sick move.
Alright. And you killed it.
And they're dead, yep.
Alright.
So these guys actually drop a really useful item if you anger some people that we're going to see later on. It's not really detrimental what they try to do to you, but it's really annoying.
Yeah.
I don't like the way they twitch. It makes me think they're still alive.
Yes.
There's one more giant over here. Too bad he's all alone.
Oh. Poor giant.
No chance.
Too bad his slow attack was slow.
His ragdoll's pretty quick.
Yes, it is.
But there's actually a summon sign right down here that most people don't know about.
Oh. Beatrice.
So that lets us know we're pretty close to the boss. And I do not have the right shield at all for this boss. You can actually see up there.
Yeah.
This boss is all about magic attacks. So, I want to get that crest shield out. Although I've neglected to really upgrade that.
I do like this boss fight.
I don't. It's really slow and you have to wait to attack most of the time.
True.
Because Moonlight Butterfly just stays out there and attacks you from a distance, so unless you use magic or a good ranged weapon, this fight takes way too long.
True.
And the really only thing you need to worry about is just being able to roll through each of these attacks. Not so much that one, you can just tank that one. But yeah, see, this is the whole boss fight, just, I'm waiting.
Yeah, but if you have a really good weapon, when it's time to attack, you can usually get rid of it pretty quickly.
That could be so long from now.
That's true. I just like watching its tendrils freak out every time it flaps its wings.
No, that's a feature. That's how it's meant to be.
Right.
So, thankfully, I guess, this boss fight drags out for so long that we will see each and every one of every one of these attacks.
Oh, good.
Even the really, really annoying one that sucks.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
And I maybe could have killed it there, but I don't want to risk that one hitting.
No, that would have been bad.
I'm only wearing pants and gloves.
Yeah, you're the Dragon Bruce Lee.
So there's the other attack, pretty easy to dodge. So there's only one we haven't seen, and the first time I encountered it, I got hit every single time. And it hits pretty bad. Yep, just left and right.
Yeah.
So that's the attack that I really hate. Every time Moonlight Butterfly goes over you, it releases a ball of magic that heads right for you. And it's kind of hard to dodge because you actually have to run towards it. If you run away, it will track you, it will get you.
Oh, that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah. It's a pretty nice fight.
Yeah, it's easy.
And there's actually, it's not an Easter egg, it's just something I've noticed up here that I like to mess with every time I beat Moonlight Butterfly. The game's physics kind of freak out for a bit. But oh look, it's Andre's brother, I guess.
Sure, why not?
We get a cool ember, which is kind of necessary for a boss and an entire area of this game.
Yeah.
Because making divine weapons is pretty good. But if you break all of his shit, it just kind of floats away. Like, even if you want to say that it's on like a slight downward slant and it's just rolling off because of physics, yeah. The anvil just went. That was one of the items. And also, this.
They just keep going.
Yeah, that's great.
Bye.
So again, more super speed, because holy shit, this area is so big.
Oh, it really is. It's huge.
And I don't want to go back to the bonfire, because there's actually something hiding right over here. It's a living tree.
Well,
okay, all trees are living. This is a moving tree
there you go.
that has 180 souls.
And it melts.
And we are never going to see that again.
Oh.
One time only. it's actually kind of weird because the frogs make the same sound as the skeletons,
Yeah.
which I don't fully understand.
Budgets.
And I could wait for this tree to get out of the way, and it's already out of the way, but it's gotta go down.
Nah, you gotta melt the tree. Oh, more giants.
If you don't find him right away and you go up the tunnel that's kind of on the right, he will follow you. And, like, you won't even see him get up because he's hiding behind that corner. So it's a pretty nasty surprise.
Oh, this game likes to throw surprises at you. Ooh.
Yeah, they hit decently hard. I also realized I still have my magic shield out, so that's not the best.
No.
And these guys just come out of the river, or lake, or something.
The water.
There's something over there. These guys are really good in that they pretty commonly drop green blossom, which is pretty good for stamina recovery. I know it's a big PvP item, but it's also pretty good for a couple bosses.
I just like when the game glitches and they fall through the land.
Yeah. Especially when you haven't picked up the item yet. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's the best.
So, it's about this time that I'm thinking, okay, I've got like half health. Do I want to heal? Because there's only this guy up here, right?
True.
Dodge, dodge, oh,
Oh, no.
shit.
Well,
Well, that sucked.
now you're gonna be scary, naked dude.
Well, no, I get my dragon head back. Don't leave home without it.
Oh, you shouldn't.
How about round 2?
Much better.
And this is actually that item that we passed way back when. We get our wolf ring, which increases our poise. So that's pretty good since I'm not wearing any armor.
Yeah.
But that key we got from Moonlight is actually for this door.
What could be behind this door?
I hope it's a friend.
Yes.
It's a... Oh, he's not a friend.
No. No. Nope.
So this is Havel. He got stuck at the bottom of this basement, and that was not a good parry.
No.
So now I'm just going to circle around him until I can get a backstab and heal. But yeah, if you have the health, it is definitely worth it to try to parry him. Or just backstab him if you get impatient.
He usually lets you backstab him.
All that heavy armor, he can barely turn.
It's true.
Oh, that was bad timing.
No, no.
Time to circle.
Yes. The really crazy part is when he just turns around like that on his heavy attack.
You want to see something ballsy? No shield.
Ho ho ho.
So, thanks to him, we can actually complete the Havel set by getting his ring.
Which is extremely important.
It is a very good ring. It actually reduces... It kind of increases our equipment load by like 50%, maybe?
Yeah.
Which is a ton. Makes rolling around in heavy armor pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, these sections are getting pretty dark. And this place looks pretty familiar.
Shortcuts. Oops.
Not even gonna try. I don't know why I picked that stuff up.
'Cause you could.
Yeah, just to get a sense of how powerful we are, I'm just gonna rip through this area with a falcon. No shield, just ripping through everybody. It's nice to feel a sense of power in this game sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you can only destroy bosses so often.
It is nice to come back through here and just feel all powerful.
Especially because it's really the first area that'll test you in this game.
Yeah.
So to come back and just destroy it feels pretty good.
It's an accomplishment.
But I think that's enough mass murder for today.